Hillsborough Television News Breaks, connecting you to county events.
This is the fourth dedication in the last 100 years that we've had for a Seminole Heights branch library. This one, by far, the most beautiful, the most loved by the community that we've ever built. We have a program lined up today, and you're going to hear some wonderful folks speak. But before we start, I want to recognize a local artist. Princess Smith, will you stand up? Princess has done a fantastic piece of art, and those within the public art and the community that have worked with this building have selected that piece of art, which is called Fingerprint Maya. And as you go up to the second floor and you come off the elevator or off the stairway, you look back toward the interstate, and it's the most beautiful piece of art. And Princess, we're most grateful for you being here. Thank you.
We've got some distinguished library board members here today. There's Jim Johnson and Bob Argus, and I saw Shelley Blood, and Phyllis Alpert, I think, is here, Jim Duffy, and they're all excited about this. There's one other I saw, but I don't see her now. In any event, Brenda Staten. How are you, Brenda? It's these people, I think, shared my joy at being positioned by the County Commission on the library board. I really wanted to be on it because I wanted to see what was going to happen as we transitioned into the 21st century and how we were going to deal with the internet and the online challenges of the 21st century. And ladies and gentlemen, this building is the essence of how we're going to meet that challenge. And as you go through it today, think about our old architect over there, Salty Saul Solomon's son, Saul Fleischman. And this is an exciting place. And I'm not going to belabor you or delay you any further by speaking further, especially since I wasn't prepared to speak at all. So thank you, and have a wonderful day at this great occasion.
Thank you, John. And now we're going to have a musical selection from the Memorial Middle School Brass Quartet. Now I'd like to introduce to you a very special lady. She is the mover and the shaker of the Seminole Heights neighborhood, and she's worked with us on this project probably more hours than I even want to share with you. Please welcome Pat Benjamin, President of the Friends of the Seminole Heights Library.
And I'm short. Listen to all of you. I want to talk about the Friends of the Library of Seminole Heights. If you are a member of the Friends, please wave or jump up and down. And then the ones that didn't wave, you can become a member in a little bit. And watch my pronouns. We all share a passionate commitment for a strong library system. We work to expand the network of libraries, strengthen the library collection, and raise funds for the various programs that the library presents to citizens of all ages. That's a broad view of the Friends' mission. We have an enormously dedicated Friends board and membership. In our almost 5 years, I can't believe it's been 5 years of existence, we have raised money via book sales, schlepping books from here to there, back again. Book sales, fundraisers, and lots and lots of fun. And we will continue to do this. in the years to come. Now here comes the commercial. For our bookstore, managed by Peggy Huey. As you can see, it is gorgeous and large. Thank you, everybody that gave us so much space. Now there's a truly special room for many of us here, the Gluckman collection room. That will have a special dedication in the months to come. Everything in that collection will relate to the bungalow style. Now, shop in the bookstore and please become a member of the Friends of Seminole Heights Library. You don't have to live here. Thank you and have fun the rest of the day.
Thank you, Pat. This is a beautiful library, and we have libraries across the county, and we would not have them if it had not been for the vision of our county commission, and we are most grateful, and we have two of them today. I would like to first introduce Les Miller from District 3. Les.
Thank you, Joe, and good morning. This is a great day. Regardless of how cloudy it is outside, the sun's shining on this building, and to have so many people here, it's outstanding. So let me thank you all for being here this morning. Let me say something about Miss Benjamin. If you ought to see that dress, it's a dress of library books, the entire dress. So I noticed that when she came up. So she's committed to libraries, no doubt about that. On behalf of the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners, I want to thank and salute several groups for the dedication supporting public libraries, education, literacy, and preservation of history of our local community. They've already been mentioned one time before, but I'm going to do them again. Thanks goes out to the Friends of the Seminole Heights Library, the Old Seminole Heights Neighborhood Association, the Southeast Seminole Heights Civic Association, the South Seminole Heights Civic Association, the Hampton Terrace Neighborhood Association, and the East Seminole Heights Neighborhood Association. The Seminole Heights Public Library brings neighborhoods and generations together to share, to laugh, to grow, and to learn. There's a lot of history surrounding the Seminole Heights Community Library dating back to 1927, the year Ken Hagan was born. Just kidding, Ken. This is one of 7 City of Tampa public libraries at that time. The library has gone through a series of relocations since then, always adapting to meet the needs of its patrons. This community loves and uses this library so much that they outgrew the building that previously stood on this property. The one-story building was nearly 50 years old and could only hold 88 people at one time. Even at that size, more than 11,000 people stopped in during the last months it was open. The new 2-story, which we're in, 22,000 square foot neighborhood library featuring American craftsman style architect details has tripled its size to provide expanded programs for the area's 15,800 residents. Its features includes a large convertible community room that will hold 130 people, 5 small meeting rooms, spaces that will provide for the collaboration and creative work of our children, teens, seniors, and homeschoolers, 30 public internet computers, which is vitally important these days, which is double the previous number, a technological innovation studio that will make it easier for people to collaborate and work together. There are 4 computer workstations, and each one of them has a large monitor and connections for multi-devices such as tablets, smartphones, and laptops. There's even a 13-station mobile laptop lab for technological classes. The Stephen J. Gluckman Collection Room features specialized bungalow-style architecture, items that reflect the architectural style of the area. We're so proud of this library features and know that the community is even much more prouder than that. The genesis of this project was a land purchase of a half-acre adjoining property from the Hillsborough County School Board in 2010 to provide an enlarged 1.2-acre site. The county's capital improvement program funded the nearly $3.9 million cost for the facility's construction. The new plaque, which we see here, is a plaque commemorating the new library's facility that will be mounted on the outside of the building next to the original plaque, which is over there where we have. I mean, remember Nick Nucio? Oh yeah, I'm old enough to remember Nick Nucio. The historical plaque is preserved from the previous library dedicated in 1964. This plaque will be both honored and the history commemorated at this present time. I would like to introduce one of my colleagues. He's not only a colleague, but he's a dear friend, Knew him before I became a county commissioner, and it's an honor for me to be there working with him on the betterment of this community, of this county, one of the best counties in the state. That's my good friend, Commissioner Ken Hagan. Ken?
Well, good morning, everyone. I want to apologize up front for being a little casual today, but since it's St. Patty's Day, I had to wear my green. But I am absolutely delighted to be here this morning, and I say that having been born and raised not too far from here, and I would frequently go to the North Tampa Library up by Chamberlain High School, and I can honestly say that some of my fondest memories as a child took place at that library. And now being a father of 2 young children who are big fans of our library, I know firsthand the importance and value of our library system. I've been extremely fortunate to work with commissioners like Commissioner Miller that understands just how important our library system is. Because as our former colleague Jan Platt used to say, and I'm sure Joe can attest to this, that it wasn't that long ago when libraries were not a priority for county government. But as you can see today, that is certainly not the case today. Alongside churches, parks, and schools, libraries are an essential piece in creating a strong community. Libraries are full of wonders for people of all ages, backgrounds, and needs, but there are so much more than some may realize. In today's data and technology-driven age of computers, smartphones, tablets, and software, these things have become such integral parts of our lives and businesses. Libraries have embraced this technology and made resources and services accessible and free for Hillsborough County residents, including innovative tools and resources that our libraries provide to assist new businesses and to grow existing businesses. And I can tell you that is extremely important, especially during these difficult and challenging economic times that we've had in recent years. At our public library, our business community can participate in free classes on business planning, licensing, marketing, and financing. And from anywhere in the world, if you have a Hillsborough County library card, our community can take advantage of the library's vast array of top-of-the-line and nationally recognized databases for companies who need anything from investment information to industry contact information to demographic information on potential customers in their markets. Today's ceremony is especially meaningful because it is a symbol of the power of collaboration. It offers the sharing of resources in a way to bring our community closer. For example, our new innovation room, which is outstanding upstairs, will enable students and community groups to pool resources and work together. But we have so much to be proud of in our library's innovations today and as we move forward. And as we move forward, I want to take a moment to thank Joe Steins for making all of this possible and for his leadership through the years. He's the man responsible for Hillsborough County having such an amazing library system. So, Joe, thank you, buddy.
For more news and information, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or watch us on YouTube. This program was brought to you by Hillsborough Television. Visit our website at htvonline.org.